Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm actually going to be doing a Royal High video to start off the new year. Today's video is actually going to be about all the Royal High game passes. So I'm going to explain each one, I'm going to recommend who should get each one, and then I'm also going to explain, do I think it's worth the price? At the end, I'm actually going to be ranking them, so stay tuned to the end to see that. Well, without further ado, let's get into the video. For our first game pass, we have Glowing Hair and 120 plus more hair colors pass, and it is priced at 50 Robux. So the description is pretty accurate. Rainbow shades, ombres, and highlights. They definitely have all of those. They also have lots of natural hair colors and lots of crazy hair colors. Really, whatever your style is, they have it. You can definitely personalize it. It really helps make your avatar you and not just like everyone else's with so many colors to choose from. And 120 special colors does sound very intimidating, but a lot of them look the same. And also a lot of them are already old and kind of used up. I personally, and a lot of other people too, like to use the newer ones that they come out with every season. And they actually come out with new hair colors for certain passes too. Like there's a hair color for the SE set, which is really cool. The only thing is you can't use these hair colors on the older hairs. It'll just look like a hot mess, and I hate it. I don't think anyone would choose to look like that. So that's the Glowing Hair and 120 plus more hair colors pass. Should you get this pass? If you're someone like me who needs an extra boost, needs some extra help to customize their character more and make it more unique, or really you just want to make your character as unique as possible, I definitely recommend this pass. If you're someone who really likes to make your avatar glow, this is also a great thing because the glowing hairstyles actually glow a lot. It can make your whole avatar glow if you pick the right hair type. I also recommend this for people who play Sunset Island. It definitely helps with themes like neon or pastel because there aren't many pastel hairs. I don't think there's any pastel hairs in the basic colors, the free colors. So I definitely recommend this for Sunset Island players. Enchantix High too, you can definitely make yourself look more like a fairy and definitely more like your fairy type if you get this pass. I also recommend it for people who just want to look special and want to look like they actually own something with Robux, if that's you. What I don't recommend this for is people who are just going to end up using one of the one color hairstyles or hair colors, and for people who like the older hairs, because these will not work on the older hairs. They will color it, but it won't look like the color at all. It's just gonna look like meat. That's really all I can compare it to. And if you just prefer just plain old black, plain old yellow, something like that, I don't recommend it either, because the whole point of getting this is to get a bunch of different hair colors, not to stay with the same old, same old. Is it worth the amount of Robux you have to pay for the pass? For 50 Robux, I think that's a huge steal for 120 plus more hair colors. I feel like in a different game, they would pay at least 200 or more Robux. So yes, I definitely recommend it. And if you're getting a small amount of Robux at a time, you can definitely afford this. This is very affordable for people that don't have much Robux. For Game Pass 2, we have the Designer Pass at 50 Robux. So instead of getting access to 120 plus different things like the hair color pass, you actually get over 500 plus fabrics. So what they mean by fabrics is, for example, if you go to purple fabrics, you instead of just getting a plain old purple, you can get unicorns on your skirt, or you can get gems on you. Or if you pick blue, you can get a design of the ocean on you, things like that. And I think it's really cool. Again, you can customize a lot with this, and you can definitely get creative. The only thing is, the thing that they don't explain in this is that you cannot use this on earrings because it's too small and it won't show up. I've also found that you can't use it on a lot of the neck and shoulder accessories, really any accessories that are small. And you also cannot use them on old items. Well, you can, but it's going to look bad. So, for example, Secret Fairy on Earth, instead of the fabric looking normal, it is super stretched out. That's just an example. It also comes with a skirt. So I definitely like the skirt, but the only thing is, if you wear tall heels, the skirt will literally defy gravity. It's supposed to look like a train, so it's supposed to look like it's like melting all over the ground. But once you put on heels, it'll just be flat in the air, which does look really weird. It doesn't look like a skirt. It looks like a messed up dress. So that's one thing to remember. If you want to try out the free designer pass cloths before you actually buy the pass, you go to something to color, and then you go to 99 colors and fabrics. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And then you click on the fabrics, you click on the filter for the fabrics, and then you go to the free fabrics and you can try those out. But just remember, those are nowhere near the ones that you have to pay for. The ones that you have to pay for are much better. Should you buy this pass? So I definitely recommend this pass for the same people that I recommended the glowing hair to. People who want to customize their avatar more or play Sunset Island. Also, this is great for people who like wearing skirts. This pass looks best on skirts because that's where you can really spread out the fabric and actually see the whole fabric, not just a little chunk of it that fits on whatever small accessory or heels that you're using. So if you like wearing skirts, definitely great. If you don't like wearing skirts, I don't recommend this for you. I don't think it's worth it. But this is, of course, your call, and that's why I'm explaining it at the beginning. And also I recommend this for people who play Sunset Island because a lot of the themes, like designer theme, you actually have Louis Vuitton fabrics on there and stuff like that. Or if you have food for thought theme, there is a watermelon fabric where you can have watermelons all over you, which is great. So, yeah, if you want to get this pass, make sure that you like to dress up and you like to wear skirts, or you play Sunset Island. Is it worth the amount of Robux that you have to pay? I think that they underpriced this because, again, in another game, I feel like this would be 200, 300 Robux, but they only charge 50, so I think this is a huge steal. And if you're getting like 100 Robux or so, you can actually buy these two together and they pair well together. Number 3, we have the Paintbrush Pass, and it is at the cost of 300 Robux. So you can change your cell phone, your name, your profile, aka your journal, and your locker's color. It does not go ombre like the picture, it's just one basic color. But this is a pass where you can definitely customize more, again, like the designer and the hair pass, but it is more expensive and it doesn't provide unique colors, it just provides colors. Should you get this pass? This pass is good for people who play a lot of Royal High because then you can show off your cool colors on your locker. This is also good for people who really want to change their name tag and make their name tag look cool. Like, for example, in Halloween, I saw a lot of people changing their name font and their name color to purple and black and like a really spooky ghost type thing. So I recommend it for those type of people. Who I don't recommend it for are people like me who don't play Royal High, don't care what their name tag looks like, and really don't care if their journal is black. Oh, I also recommend this for people who want to hide their username or their level. I don't know why, that's your business, but if you want to hide your username or your level in your journal, you can actually cover it up. For pass number 4, we have Faster Flying, and it is at 249 Robux. So you can fly faster than like 6 times the speed. actually like 7 times the speed. And you can actually adjust your flight speed from 45 to 299 speed, which is a lot, like really customizable and controllable. Which I do own this pass, and it's kind of like something you can scroll up and down. There's not really much to explain about it. Should you buy this game pass? So I do recommend this for people who play a lot of outdoor maps. Like right now, there's Wintertown, or like in Autumn Town when there was Halloween, or if you play Enchantix High, Earth, maps like that where you need to get from point A to point B fast and they're far away from each other, I definitely recommend this pass. I don't recommend it for people who play indoor maps like Royal High Campus or apartments, especially not apartments, or Trading Hub, because if you run into a wall with this thing, it's all over. You're going to be glitched. And most of the time, you run into the walls without being able to help it, because by the time that you notice the wall is there, you're flying so fast that you just run into it. But if you play all those types of maps, what's great is it is customizable. So if you play outdoor and indoor maps and you want something for the outdoor maps, you can just turn it down when you go inside. Is this pass worth the price? Now, I have a hard time saying yes or no because it really depends on who's buying this. If you're going to use this a lot and you play a lot of outdoor maps and you really are impatient like me, then I think it's definitely worth paying 300 or 200 Robux. If you're someone who just plays indoor maps and you never really fly that much, or you mainly play Sunset Island where you can't fly, I don't recommend buying this pass and I don't think it's worth it. Number 5, we have the Crystal Ball Pass at 300 Robux. So you can actually see any place that you want without actually being there. So you press Shift and P, and then you basically fly around with your little crystal ball, and no one can see you, but you can see them. And it really feels like you're controlling a drone, but you're invisible. I asked my friend if I could use it in front of her, and she said that she doesn't see it. So, yeah. And it also has an accessory that comes with it. So, once you buy the Game Pass, if you look in your inventory, in your accessories, you can actually look in your arms and handbags accessories. You will see the Crystal Ball Pass, either at the top or the bottom. I forgot where your new accessories go. So basically, for example, if you're in a Royal High dorm and you want to see into someone else's dorm, all you got to do is activate it and go right through the wall into their dorm, and you can spy on them. But of course there is a chat box, but it's kind of hard to tell what's going on in the chat box if you're not actually looking. Sorry, that was kind of off topic. I'm kind of a stalker in video games. Should you buy this Game Pass? This is definitely great for people who play maps where you have to go through walls somehow to get into a space. For example, in Enchantix High, if you have the keys to the Light Fairies room, but you want to see into the Dark Fairies and don't want to have to change your key or actually be seen spying on them, you can just activate your crystal ball, go right through the walls and into the dorm. Same with the Royal High Campus, either classic or new. If you don't have a dorm key but you want to spy on someone and see what they're up to for roleplay purposes, so you can talk about it later, you can go in with your crystal ball and you can see them, but they won't see you. You can also do this to play tricks on your friends if they're new to the game. Who I don't recommend this for is people who just play outdoor maps where you can literally just fly around and see anywhere you want and there's really no point for it. I also don't recommend this for people who don't have a use for any accessories. Like I see a lot of people, they don't use any Royal High items. I don't think it's worth getting it if you're not going to use the crystal ball, but that's just me. Is it worth the price? 300 Robux, I think, again, just like the faster flying one, if you really like to spy on people or you really like to do role plays, I do recommend it and I think that it is worth it. But if you really have no need to look through walls, because really the best part about this is being able to look through walls, I don't think it's really worth paying 300 Robux if you're never going to use it. So, for example, if you're one of those people who play Earth or if you play, I don't know, Sunset Island, because it's the same speed as if you were to just fly there. It's not like you're going to go super fast. So I only recommend this for people who actually want to look through walls. It's the only time that it will be worth the price. Number 6 and number 7 are our diamond game passes, where it actually multiplies your diamond amount. So the quadruple diamonds makes whatever diamonds you collect around the map quadruple. So if you collect a diamond, instead of it being 1 diamond added to your diamonds, it'll be 4 diamonds added to your diamonds. And the 2 times diamonds is just like the 4 times diamonds, except for the fact that it doesn't quadruple your diamonds, it only doubles them. Now, if you buy both of the game passes, the double and quadruple, it'll turn to 8 times diamonds, which I think is so overpowered. Should you buy the diamond game passes? I do recommend this for people who want to get diamonds fast. Like if you're saving up for a set this winter, or actually I'm filming this in winter, but it's probably going to be New Year's when I post this. But anyway, if you're trying to buy a seasonal item quick, or you're trying to get an item quick before it goes out of store, like a parasol that's coming in February, oh my gosh, I definitely recommend these because it does help you get diamonds fast. I don't recommend this for people who don't have that much Robux and really can't afford it. I don't think you should waste every single last penny on these because the 4 times diamonds is actually over $20 worth of Robux. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this cleared up all the passes for you. If you have any questions, just comment them down below. If I get enough questions, I'll do a part 2 answering them. Or if you want to see one of the passes in action, comment that down below. If I don't get enough questions, I'll just answer them in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to click like and subscribe and turn on that bell for notifications on when I post. I post weekly. Well, Happy New Year's and have a nice day. Oh, did I just say have a nice day? What am I, a receptionist lady? Okay, bye guys.